So in this short video, we're going to discuss awareness. In meditation, attention is spoken about so frequently. Think of it as the foreground object that your mind pays particular attention to. It's like the brightest spot, like red in the visual field attracts attention the fastest, or a loud sudden noise attracts attention the fastest. Awareness is about the background world, the context, the gestalt, the everything else that's presenting itself to our senses as an environment. And this could be dreaming, this can be in real life, this can be in imagination. So the global awareness relates more to the right hemisphere of our brain. And the cool thing about it is it doesn't speak. It beholds. When someone is, let's say, spaced out, which we all do. As an artist, I love spacing out. We are in awareness, and you can kind of see it. The eyes are open, but they're not really there. In meditation, we're using that capacity to behold consciously. So simple tricks for this are the peripheral vision, like everything out to the side that you can see. If you hold your thumbs out, it will soften the brow and create soft eyes and engage the right hemisphere of the brain. Another aspect of awareness that we can engage is the unadulterated. Because the right hemisphere doesn't speak, we have a chance to meet the present moment in its raw form. How to do this? There are some tricks. Whatever hand you normally write with a pen, try this, switch to the other hand, and write your name. And notice how there's no inner dialogue, there's no narrative during that action. Yeah, it'll be clunky, but who cares? Have fun with it and notice how there's no dialogue. Another action is when you're bathing. Do everything in the opposite direction. If you normally face the shower head, face away. If you normally hold the soap in your right hand, switch hands. If you normally start with your arm, start with your foot and wash in the opposite order. And it'll be clunky, like a virginal experience, like the first time you've done it. But the value is it will shut off the blah, blah, blah about the action. And you'll be granted a fresh, unadulterated experience like this. The more we practice this, the more it's a power we can use whenever we want it for as long as we want it. A very powerful aspect of awareness is it teaches our mind to dilate, to open. Just like our eye can open when it's a dark room to receive more light, or our hand can open when we need to receive something. The mind can be trained the same, and so it's like training a dog to let go of something or to drop it. Particularly when the mind is holding on to a painful thought. These are known as klishta-vrittis in Sanskrit, a thought that hurts the holder of the thought. When we need to let go of something, awareness is how we do that. So simply, it's remembering that we haven't always been upset, and we won't always feel upset. The emotion of the moment is very hot. It's very like we're triggered, right? It's the single-pointedness. But that single-pointedness is powerful because it eats the energy for context, meaning that we weren't always upset, we won't always be upset. This is a feeling now, which may be very true, but it's not who we absolutely are. So in recovering that context awareness, with that focal point of how we're feeling, we have mindfulness. Both hemispheres of the brain working in balance together. As far as our relationships, this is powerful because In our intimate relationships, particularly now with COVID, you might be around the same person and the same couple of people a lot, getting on each other's nerves. So in that, when we trigger each other, this powerful practice is so helpful because we can remember context, right? If I'm really listening, if I'm really present, I have that global awareness. I have those soft eyes that allow me to listen to the other person without talking, without my mind already made up about what they're saying. I'm listening, which is the basis of respect. At the same time, we should give ourselves permission to walk away and come back again if we need to recover that energy. Right? If all we feel is triggered and then we're not listening, we're waiting to speak, we're waiting to argue, then again, space is the place. The ability to zoom out so that we can come back fresh, unadulterated, present to our loving relationships.